Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so what we're doing today is a 40-minute chisel those glutes and shoulders. So I have a range of weights. I have my lighter weights for my shoulders, a little bit medium weights for my glutes. I have my 5, my 10, and my 15-pound dumbbells. I'm also using my light resistance band. So if you have a resistance band, you might want to grab that. If not, I still will show you modifications. I have one exercise I'm using the elevated surface for, but again, I'm going to show you how to modify so you don't need one. If you want to make sure you grab your sweat towel, your drink, and your great attitude. And so let's get this thing rocking. Okay, so hopefully you had a chance to grab your weights, your resistance band if you wanted it, and your sweat towel, drink, and great attitude. If so, let's get warmed up. Let's start with just opening and closing that chest. Give me a little bit bounce in those legs. We're gonna just get that shoulders moving. We're gonna get those hips moving and glutes activated. Oh yeah, 2 more. Last one, and then we're gonna throw that arm over and back. And when I do that, I'm gonna have my thumb up, and then I'm gonna pull it back with my thumb down. Big wide motion here. Really pulling and pushing like you're moving water. We've got 2 more. Last one, and then we're gonna take that arm and we're gonna go right overhead. Nice big laterals. Oh yeah, that shoulder has a lot of range of motion. Got to get that all moving. 2 more. Last one. Then we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna move it across and pull. Like you're moving that water, rotating that arm, getting all that movement in there. 2 more. Last one, and then we're gonna go right here, over and over. Big arm circles. Yeah. Get those lateral trunk moving. 2 more. Last one. And then right here, we're gonna rotate that trunk. We need that trunk rotating a lot, making sure that that's nice and great. Movement pattern here, 2 more. Last one, and then let's do some hinging right down. Start gliding with those hamstrings and moving those hips. Rotating each side, 2 more. 1 more on each side. And then right here, we're gonna go right into the nice, good inner thigh. And then as you get a little bit, you're gonna drop down and get a little bit deeper. Oh yeah. We've got 2 more. 1 more on each side. And then we're gonna go right over here. We're gonna go down and up in that lunge. Drive those arms up. So getting that shoulder movement. 2 more. Last one, and when right here, straighten that knee and glide it in that low lunge. Getting that hip flexor and hamstring gliding. 2 more. Last one, and then we're gonna rotate right over to the other direction. Down and up in that nice good lunge position. 2 more. Last one, and then we're gonna hang in that low lunge position and straighten that knee. 2 more. Last one. And we're gonna go right here into quadruped. We're gonna keep those elbows straight. We're gonna move through those shoulder blades. Up and down, making sure we're starting to activate and get those babies pumping and moving. 2 more. Last one, we're gonna keep those feet flexed. We're gonna drive that heel up towards the ceiling. Squeeze that glute, say, wake up baby, we're gonna fire you up. 2 more. Last one. And then out to the side. Squeeze that glute. 2 more. Last one, and then the other side. Drive that right up towards that ceiling. Drive that heel up. 2 more. Last one, go right out to the side. Squeeze that glute. 2 more. Last one, go right here into plank. Push into downward dog. Pump those heels. Starting to get the weight on those shoulders too. Come back into plank. Drive back into downward dog. Pump those heels. We're gonna do that 1 more time. Back into plank. Back into downward dog. And we're gonna just walk that baby up. Nice and slow. We're gonna hang right here. We're gonna rotate to the right. Roll that wrist. Roll it the other way. Come down. Take the hand the other way. Roll that wrist. Roll it the other way. And then hinge right on up. Oh yeah. Throw those arms right up overhead. Give me that extension. 2 more. Last one. And then we're just gonna hinge down and back. 2 more. Last one. Okay, so let me tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna work for 30 seconds. We're gonna do 3 rounds of supersets. The first activity we're gonna do is we're gonna do good mornings. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that weight, put it right on the back. I'm gonna hinge down, and then I'm just gonna come right here and back. So I'm just gonna feel those glutes. I'm gonna hinge down, I'm gonna hinge up just a little bit and go right back down. The other activity is I'm gonna put my leg up on an elevated surface and we're gonna do a split squat right here, driving through that. Okay, so let's start with 1 weight. Let's get those good mornings going. Put it on that back, and here we go in 3, 2, 1. Hinge down, come up just a little bit and back down. You're gonna feel those glutes. As you hinge down, you're gonna feel those glutes fire and back down. You're gonna want not a real heavy weight. You may have to drop that weight a little bit more. You shouldn't have any back pain. If you are, I want you to come up a little bit higher, but you're gonna just feel that glute fire as you come up just a little bit, and you're gonna drop back down. Come up just a little bit and back down, right there. Let that fire, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so if you don't want an elevated surface, you can just put your foot on your toe on the back and squat that way. Otherwise, elevated surface. Here we go, you ready? 3, 2, 1, coming down and up. So making sure you're coming down right over that heel, not over that toe. You don't want to be pulling forward. You want to sit right down and up. You're pushing through that heel. You're going to feel that glute activating that nice good heel. Woo, yeah. Firing up. Come on, you're almost there. 30 seconds goes pretty fast. It's kind of nice. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're going back to that good mornings. Again, keeping that back, we're hinging right through that hip. Nice neutral spine, driving up a little bit and coming back down in 3, 2, 1. Hinge down, a little bit up and down. Squeeze those glutes. Oh yeah, activate that baby. Woo! You may even be able to just do this without any weight. Okay, it doesn't need a lot. That long lever arm or that weight, really firing that baby up. Hinging down, squeezing that glute. Oh yeah. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we've got the other side now on that split squat. Working the left side now. Roll those shoulders back. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Sitting down and up. On the last one, we'll do half and half on each side. Again, you can just have your foot up elevated on your extra dumbbell, or you can throw it up on a chair, couch. Really making that single leg work. Really drive and push through that heel. That's gonna really activate that glute. Oh yeah. And we've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last one of these good mornings. Oh yeah. Shake those out. Definitely get those glutes on fire. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. We're going down and squeeze. Oh yeah, coming down and just up a little bit and back down. Just feel those glutes fire as you lift right at that low spot. Oh yeah. Our next superset will be on shoulders, so we'll give those glutes a little bit of a rest. Does that sound good? Nice, good squeeze. Come on, you're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last one of these split squats. I'm gonna tell you, give you a 3-second countdown and we'll just switch sides. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sit down and up. Driving through that heel, all the way up, keeping that chest nice and upright. Really push through that heel. That's gonna get that glute activated. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Down and up. Oh yeah. Nice work. Come on, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Grab some water. We're gonna work that shoulder next. So the next activity we're gonna do is we're gonna do a wide, we're gonna actually be in tall kneel. we're gonna do a shoulder press. We're gonna take those arms out, nice 90 degrees. We're gonna push them right up overhead and back down. So nice, good lift and push. Now, the second activity is we're gonna be in quadruped. We're gonna take that arm and we're gonna pull it out wide. So you're gonna squeeze that shoulder blade and pull out wide. It's gonna really work that posterior delt. Okay, so we're gonna start with that tall kneel shoulder raises, or push presses, I should say. So let's get in position. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Press that top. Okay, now being in that tall kneel gives you a little less stability. We're really focusing on that shoulder a little bit more. Working that trunk control for sure. Okay, kind of taking out those legs. Oh yeah. 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna go to that quadruped position. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna start with that right side first. That quadruped, we're gonna go out wide. Pulling that out wide and driving that shoulder blade down. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that shoulder blade. Drive that elbow out and wide. So you're driving that elbow out and pulling it back. Really feel behind your shoulder blade. You're gonna feel that posterior shoulder actually. Nice posterior delt. Come on. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, shoulder press next. Roll those shoulders back, get in position. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Making sure you're getting all the way top. Give me that full extension, give me that full range of motion. Don't shortchange it. Oh yeah. It's like about the time you're done with shoulders, you're ready for those glutes again. 10 more seconds. Press into that top, coming back down. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, back to that quadruped. Now we got that left side. Okay, coming and pulling out wide. Really pull that, drive that elbow out wide. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pull that out and wide. You're gonna feel that shoulder blade squeeze, but you're gonna feel that posterior delt working right in that back of that shoulder. Posterior means the back side. Sometimes I use my anatomy, helping you guys learn it too. 10 more seconds. And then we'll do half and half of these on the last round. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last one for these shoulder presses. Oh yeah, here we go. Roll those shoulders back, get in position, and 3, 2, 1. Pressing up and down. The next superset is when I'm gonna use my mini, just to let you know. We're gonna do some squat walks and some lifts. Again, you're okay if you don't have it. You're still gonna be able to get a great workout. I'll show you how to modify, no worries. It's just an extra level of resistance if you have it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do alternate sides. We're gonna pull that back, and then we're gonna pull the other side back. Okay, so alternating sides on this last round. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Drive that shoulder back and come on. Pull that back, out wide and pull. Almost there. Like I said, shoulders are ready to have a break. I'm gonna start working those glutes. 10 more seconds. Drive that elbow all the way back. Pull that out and wide in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so I am going to first start with my resistance band around my ankles. Okay, I'm gonna sit down in that nice good squat, and I'm gonna just squat walk. Now, you can put it up on your thighs. It's a little harder on your ankles, so that's up to you. If you want a little more challenge, put it down on those ankles. Then I'm gonna keep it down there, and I'm gonna step back, and I'm gonna lift out a little bit to the diagonal and the side, right here. There's gonna be a little bit of side lift right behind me, and that'll be our second move. So let's start with that squat walk. Let's get in position. I'm gonna grab my dumbbell too. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squat down and walk. Duck walk, here we go. Now the reason why I'm using my medium band, or my light band, is because it gives me a little bit more range of motion to have a little bit wider squat walk. I can't use it, my resistance is too much to be able to have that motion. So if you're ever wondering how I pick some of those, you're almost there. Come on. And we've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're gonna start with that right side. That right side's gonna step back, and then it's gonna lift right back to the diagonal. We're gonna keep our toes flexed up. 3, 2, 1, and kick. Lifting back, squeezing that heel. Now you need to hold on to something, that's okay. I know this is working your balance a lot. You'll also feel the other leg working a lot to stabilize you. Now, if you don't have a resistance band, you're gonna have a little bit more range of motion, but you're still going against gravity, so you're still getting a great workout. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, now, again, if you don't have your resistance band, use a dumbbell and squat walk. You're still getting a great workout, and if you want to, you can combine both of them, but let's go. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Now find that good squat position, and then walk, making sure that butt is staying over your heels with us. Nice, good step. Staying low. Can you get lower? You're gonna really work that glute. If you get low, the lower you get. Oh yeah, feeling that, baby. Come on, stay low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so this time we're stepping back with that left side, okay, and lifting into that diagonal. Yes, lots of work. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and lift in that diagonal, so it's kind of out and back. Nice, good squeeze. Again, if you don't have the band, you're gonna have a little more range of motion. Just don't do a lot of hip hinging. I want that hinge right from that lift is from the leg. That's where you're gonna get that glute. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Okay, make sure, I'm challenging you, make sure you get as low as you can. The lower you get, the more you're gonna really activate that glute. Okay, so here we go in 3, 2, 1. Sit down low and step. Stay low. Stay low. Get even lower. You're probably not as low as you think. Come on, keep going. Like you're sitting in that chair. Okay, a lot of you have really high chairs. You're way up here. Come on, stay low. Halfway there. Nice, good walk. Whew. Yes. Come on. Woo. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, this time we're gonna point our toes. We're gonna do half and half on each side, but we're gonna keep our toes pointed and lift. Are you ready? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Extend out and point that toe. Oh yeah. Fire that, baby. You're doing awesome. Come on. 3, 2, 1. You got that other side. And lift and squeeze. Point that toe. Oh yeah. Woo. Come on. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we are done with that mini band. Throw that baby off. Okay, so the next activity is we're going to do front raises and lateral raises. So you're gonna roll those shoulders back. You're gonna lift right out to the front on the first one. Okay, so lifting out in front. Okay, making sure we don't hike our shoulders, right? We're gonna come right out. So you almost wanna feel like you're pulling from your body. And then we're gonna do out to the side. Same thing, you don't wanna lift. Sometimes when we lift up here. If you feel like you're gonna pull away you're gonna lift that much more correctly, okay? So grab a weight. It's gonna be on the lighter side because those are long lever arms. Roll those shoulders back. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna pull away from your body and lift. Now I have my knees slightly bent. Okay, I have my glutes actually activated, my core, my abdominals, they're all activated to give me that nice strong foundation as I lift up and down. Again, I'm not hiking because I'm pulling away, and that's gonna really start triggering those deltoids to lift you and that rotator cuff muscle to get the ball in that socket. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, now we're going out to the side. Woo, yes. Okay, so let's roll those shoulders back. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. We're going out to the side and down. Now, this is 3 rounds of this. This is gonna get tiring. You may have to drop weight through this. These long lever arms really get heavy. A lot more strain than when it's really close to that body. Out and down. Nice and controlled. Again, keep thinking about pulling away. It's gonna trigger you to fire that correctly. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, back to that forward motion. Roll those shoulders back. And here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Out front and down. You're just going up to that eye level and coming back down. Again, I've got my nice good posture. I'm nice and upright. My head's right over my shoulders. That's one reason why we start with rolling those shoulders back. We get that nice good positioning. And we want to make sure we have our knees slightly bent. Okay, as soon as they're locked, we're going to be more restricted on what we can do to firing and have a nice good stability. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we go out to the side now. Woo, shake those arms out. Feeling good. Roll those shoulders back, get in position, and here we go in 3, 2, 1. We're going out and down. Again, you're pulling from that body, coming out wide to that shoulder level, and back down. Okay, we have one more set of each of these. It is getting fatiguing for sure. Oh yeah. Lift and come out. Lifting by pulling out from those legs. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, make sure you're not compensating. Drop the weight if you need to. This is getting heavy, I know. 3 rounds of this. Really cooking the shoulders. Roll those shoulders back. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Last one in the forward flexion. Lifting to that shoulder level and coming back down. Again, keep those knees soft, that core activated, and pulling away from that body as you lift that up. 15 more seconds. Feeling good, feeling the burn. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last ones, then we're going back down to working on those glutes, okay? Shake those shoulders out, roll them back, let's get in position. You ready? Last ones, 3, 2, 1, out to the side and down. Out wide and down. Nice, good lift. Feeling good, feeling strong. Oh yeah, this is definitely maxing my shoulders out. I definitely would not have been able to do another round for sure. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, first activity we're gonna do a Romanian deadlift. That means our knee is going to be straight. We're gonna hinge down and back. We're gonna do one side at a time. The other side can lift up, or it can stay with a toe touch in the back, but you're gonna hinge down and up, keeping that front knee straight. The second activity is we're gonna take our feet, we're gonna put them in a butterfly position. We're gonna go down and we're gonna bridge in that butterfly position, squeezing and lifting in that butterfly position, okay? So let's start with that Romanian deadlift. We're gonna start on that right side. Roll those shoulders back, and here we go in 3, 2, one. Hinging down and up, keeping that knee straight. Okay, so the mobility is limited by your hamstring length. So some of you are just gonna be this nice little short range. That's okay. That's where you're at. We're still keeping that knee straight and hinging right from that hip. Oh yeah, come on, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're going down to that butterfly bridge. I'm gonna put a little bit of weight, extra weight on my hips. You do not have to do that. Butterfly position, and we're lifting and squeezing. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze. This is also gonna challenge your range of motion. Oh yeah. As you lift up and squeeze, press those feet together. That's gonna activate that glute as you get to that top bridge. Lift and squeeze, halfway there. Then we're gonna do that left side, Romanian deadlift. Nice squeeze at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, to the left side now. Again, you're really working on just hinging at that hip. You're coming down and up, okay? Do not roll that back. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, hinging down and up. The left leg, the right leg is lifting up as a counterbalance, or it's just a toe touch for balance. You're trying to have as much of you can, that weight on that left side, hinging down and up. Keep that knee straight. A lot of times when I was working on patients on just learning how to balance with this, I'd call it tipping bird, like that old school tipping bird. Toy. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's go back in that butterfly position. Put those feet together, lay on back. Whew. Catch that breath, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, and lift and squeeze. Squeeze to the top. Pressing those feet together as you get to the top. It's gonna really squeeze that glute. Oh yeah. Nice work. Lift and squeeze. Halfway there. On our last deadlift, we're gonna do both legs at the same time. Keep it on. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last one. We're gonna put both feet together. We're just gonna hinge down and up. Nice, good Romanian deadlift. Again, keep those knees straight. Roll those shoulders back in. 3, 2, 1. Hinge down and drive. Really just hinging through that hip. Drive through that hip as you come up, keeping that back nice and neutral. You don't want to get in that rounded spine. That means you need to drop your weight until you learn that form. This is a great way of working those glutes and those hamstrings. You got this, come on. It's also gonna help actually with some mobility, which is all good for a lot of you. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last one of these butterfly bridges. Okay, here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1, lift and squeeze and back down. Oh yeah, push through those feet, squeeze those glutes to get that lift. Woo, yeah. Halfway there. Then we're gonna do some shoulder work. Oh yeah. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. So, the first activity we're gonna do is what I call scaption. I know it's a little bit of a physical therapy term, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift those, we're gonna have our thumbs up towards the ceiling. We're gonna lift in a 45-degree angle. So we're not forward and we're not to the side. We're at a 45-degree angle, which is kind of the angle that your shoulder blade sits. Okay, so a really nice, good little focus there. We're gonna lift right to that shoulder level and back down. Again, you're still pulling away as you lift. Long lever arm, not a really heavy weight. The other activities we're gonna do, we're gonna have long lever arms, we're gonna rotate, we're gonna move, and we're gonna rotate, okay? So let's start with that scaption. Roll those shoulders back. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. So we're out to that 45-degree angle and back down. Again, you wanna really make sure your shoulder isn't hiking. Okay, none of this. That means drop that weight. It means you are compensating. The upper trap is wanting to take over. Okay, it gets really overactivated. It's part of the why we get a lot of neck and shoulder pain. Okay, we're really working those rotator cuff muscles in this motion. Here we go. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, I'm dropping to my 5 pounds. These are challenging, okay? We're gonna go out wide. We're gonna rotate around. We're gonna go forward. We're gonna rotate around. It's gonna burn. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Out wide. Rotate around. Come forward. Rotate around. Oh yeah. Now, if this starts to bother you, starts to get to fatigue, go to one side, and then do the other side. Okay, stay with that form. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. I told you that'll fatigue you. Okay, back to those scaptions, those 45-degree angles. We're rolling those shoulders back and getting in position. Oh yeah, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Pulling out and lifting to that side. So your rotator cuff muscles, there's 4 of them. That's what makes up your rotator cuff. Their main job is to press that ball down in that socket. So when you lift, it goes in the right place. So when we get weak in those muscles, we get a little bit of a hike, and that actually pinches some of the tendons and the ligaments in there, and that's when we get some of those shoulder impingement syndromes. Real common, so we gotta keep that nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So we're taking care of our shoulders by working on some of these muscles that way, okay? I'm looking out for you. Okay, here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Out, twist and twist. Forward, twist and twist. Yes, now, you may need to drop that weight. You may even be able to do no weight, okay? You're gonna still have gravity with your long lower arms. Or you can do like a water bottle. That's a nice 1 pound weight. The reason why I like a water bottle is because it kind of has like a natural handle. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last one of these scaptions. You're gonna roll those shoulders back. We're gonna go right at that 45-degree angle, lifting that elevation. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Up and back down. So we're working in that scapular plane, which is your shoulder blade. That's why we call it scaption. Just that's the term that kind of describes that the best. Working right in that plane of motion. Lifting and down, pulling away from that body to that shoulder level and down. 10 more seconds. Oh yeah. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, last one of these out to the side and out forward rotations. Nice good shoulder burn to finish this one out, right? Roll those shoulders back. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Out and rotate. Out and rotate. Oh yeah. Feeling that burn. Like I said, drop that weight if you need to. Don't compensate. You don't want to hike that shoulder when you compensate. Keep that down and low. 10 more seconds. And then we have our last superset, which is going to be a combined of shoulder and glute. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. The first activity we're going to do is we're going to go down and do glute bridges. So we're going to keep that feet really close to our body. We're going to take those arms and we're going to elevate them all the way over our head as we lift and squeeze that glute. So down and up. So you're going to want light weights on that. The other activity we're gonna do is we're gonna do a fire hydrant. We're gonna lift out to the side and we're gonna lift and do a front raise on the other side. Now you can lift and then lift, that's okay too. But I'm gonna use my resistance band for the bridge or the fire hydrant. You can also put your weight in your knee if you wanna do it that way too. Let's get in position for the glute bridge and the shoulder raise. Get in position and here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Lift, squeeze that glute, lift those weights right over the top. It's a lot of shoulder action. You're gonna want not real heavy weight. lift and squeeze, and back down. You're doing great. Squeeze that glute and lift. Come on, keep that nice and controlled. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, fire hydrant. I'm gonna use my 5 pounds for my shoulder lift, and I'm gonna do a nice good fire hydrant out to the side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So lifting out to the side with that fire hydrant. Nice, keeping that knee flexed, lifting out to the side, and then I'm gonna elevate that shoulder out front. I'm doing the opposite side to give myself a little bit more balance. Keep it up. Oh yeah. So I'm doing my right shoulder and my left glute is getting fired up there. Almost here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're going back to those glute bridges with that shoulder elevation. Make sure your feet are back tight to your butt. Shoulders down low. 3, 2, 1. Lifting all the way up as you squeeze, bringing them down as you come down on that glute. Really picture squeezing that glute as you lift that weight up over. Driving through those heels. Nice, good squeeze. I know, a lot of coordination on this last superset. Combining some of those motions, make it a little more fun and challenging. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah. Okay, this time I'm gonna squeeze. I'm gonna lift with my right leg out. Now I'm not doing a lot of twisting. It's just a lift and a squeeze of that glute, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze. Lifting that shoulder up to that shoulder level. Nice, good elevation as I lift that knee and squeeze. Just picture lifting that knee, keeping that knee flexed and that foot flexed. And squeeze that glute like we did in the warm-up. Woo! Oh yeah, feeling worked. We'll alternate sides on our last round, okay? 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we are starting to see that finish line. Last one of these glute bridges with the elevation. Oh yeah, nice good shoulder raise. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze and back down. Squeeze at the top and back down. Nice and controlled. Oh, yes. Keep it up, you got this. 10 more seconds. Keep breathing. And we've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, alternating sides with that lift and raise. Okay, this is it. Last 30 seconds. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift, down, lift on the other side, and down. Nice and controlled. It's not a fast movement, it's nice and controlled. Keeping that body, that back nice and steady, and you're just lifting from that hip. Nice, good glute squeeze. Really feel that squeeze. Oh yeah, almost there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, drop that weight. Oh yeah. We're gonna sit on back. We're gonna cross those legs over and walk that up and get that glute and that hip stretched out. Ooh yeah, baby. That feels good. Woo. Stretch that out. And then we're gonna walk that back, go to the other side. Walk that leg up and pull that through. Oh yeah. Nice work today. That was definitely challenging when you're just focusing on small groups like that. And come on down, come on up. We're gonna go right here, pull that shoulder across. Get that nicely stretched out for you. And then to the other side, pulling that back. Nice work. We're gonna pull that arms back, lift that on up. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna take that down. We're gonna go down right here into child's pose. Pull, just really stretch out those arms, sitting back. Then we're gonna come right on up and go right into downward dog. Push those through those shoulders and through those hamstrings. Press on through. And then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take that leg and go right here into pigeon. Drop that up and get that hip and glute a little bit more. Come up. Really exhale and come on down. Stretching that baby out. Ooh, that always feels so good. And then we're gonna go right back into downward dog. Push through those shoulders and those heels. And then we're gonna go right here and pigeon the other side. Pulling that leg through. Really getting that hip mobility there. And then we're gonna lean down, stretching that out. Oh yeah. And then come on up, all the way up. And high five yourself for rocking that. That was great. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can do workouts every weekday morning. Also, give me a thumbs up and a shout out that you rocked it. I love knowing what you like. Also, give me a shout out. I love hearing from you. I love it. So all of that, and have a great day.